Guys, what up? We're all back with some Final Fantasy 14, finishing up the MSQ. Kinda low-key excited. Gotta mount up. Hi, Demonic. Oh, this way. Where am I going? This way. Alright. Let's get this done. I'm excited. And then we'll finish the raid stuff. I should definitely see what Graha says. Phew. 'Tis good to be out of that terminal. But what of you? No injuries or lingering ill effects? I am A-okay, my dear. Let's bask in the victory a moment, shall we? We can take stock once we've had a chance to recuperate. Alright, please be a voiced one. Nope, not gonna be voiced. She is yet to regain consciousness, but worry not. Lamati will be fine. I've been in touch with Valcona, and he has made arrangements to convey her home, by which he means to come and fetch Lamati himself. Apparently, given the extent of her injuries and exertions, she'll likely spend many days abed. Oh, Woklamat. You just can't help yourself, can you? Like a certain someone. That said, we couldn't have done it without you. Why, you... I have a feeling that Alize was definitely poking at us about that when she said a certain someone. Oh. I appreciate the follow. Again, why is my sound alerts not working? Bro, that makes no sense why it wouldn't be working. I don't have this there, probably. Actually, while I'm here, I can turn this down a bit. Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. I know they're working, so we'll check and see later on if I get another follow. Actually, I think they only work for the Twitch follows. Anyway, oh, and once she had the barrier down, you saw to it that Calix's stored memories were destroyed, along with the memory bank. Which means preservation is no more, I pray. No longer will Calix dictate the course of our people. No longer will our grief be locked away or forgotten. The freedom to feel joy and sadness, to feel all that we are meant to experience, is in the hands of Alexandrians once more. I can never thank you enough. rested and ready, we shall have to conduct a thorough investigation into how Calyx came to know that summoning ritual. Aye. For where there are primals, the Asians are ne'er far. I didn't think about that. Wait, what other Asian is there? Huh. Anyway, and we must consider that those who offered up prayers during summoning may very well have fallen under the entity's sway. I shall wait here with our patient until Valcona arrives. Feel free to go on ahead and attend to Alexandria's needs in the meantime. Yes, we should get going. I'll contact Shale en route and ask for an update on the situation in the city. Shall we make for the outskirts then? We can check on things there before heading into Everkeep. Man, I would love to see Valcona. I feel like there's something going on with my mouse. It's a lot slower than it normally is. Maybe it's the mouse pad. Maybe I gotta clean the mouse pad. Wait, why am I flying? I can teleport. Nope. At all. Outskirts. There we go. Hopefully that'll be better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Where am I going? Over here. I've given Steen an abridged explanation of primals and their enthralling influence. Too much detail would overwhelm her. That's good. Well, everyone has been teaching me what it means to be enthralled by a primal. The outskirts seem untouched by trouble, as far as I can tell, but what if something awful has happened? Deep breaths, Fiend. Arenville and Shale have brought me up to speed. First off, just as we feared, those who adopted the Neo-Regulators appear to have been enthralled. So far, however, they've not shown any hostility towards others. I suspect this was due to the calming effect of your broadcast. Government administrators are presently working with the rest of the citizenry to bring the afflicted into the care of the authorities, and I'm happy to report that this seems to be proceeding in a largely peaceful manner. Which is all well and good, but the city officials are understandably requesting an explanation of events. Raha and Cryo, would you be able to handle that? Certainly. We shall return to aid with the treatment efforts forthwith. Meanwhile, might I suggest you look in on the people you fought so very hard to save? It may ease your mind to see the fruits of your efforts firsthand. Thank you again. How very fortunate we are to have you as allies. Maybe I will take you up on your suggestion, only I am concerned that, given who I am, approaching those unaware of my return may only serve to confuse them further. Then why not speak with Mahusa? She works at the fields, Yuppie's Hollow, not far from here. As one of those who came to see you off before our clash with Calyx, she will surely be glad to know you are safe and sound. What an excellent idea. I think I should do just that. Thank you, Cryo. Yeah, let's go. Back this way. When did I get this mount? Oh, it's you. Okay. Look who it is. Good to see you again, hale and healthy. I'm sorry we didn't get word to you sooner. How is everyone? Well, nothing terrible befell us, as such. The neo-regulated crowd did all start acting strange at the same time, though. Papoane was one of them. I'm told the authorities are tending to him at a medical facility. You needn't worry. With the proper treatment, we'll soon have everyone back to their normal selves. I'm sure glad to hear that. I'd like to not lose any more friends, if it can be helped. I also hear that Queen Sphene, who tried enticing us to become endless, turned out to be an impostor. What kind of heartless villain preys on people's insecurities like that? Yet, despite the danger to yourselves, you and yours made sure to put a stop to it. If I understand things correctly. Then we owe you a debt of gratitude. It's up to each of us now to make the most of what you've given us. Yeah. We're alive because of you, and while we live and breathe, our future is ours to decide. Your broadcast was a message of hope for me, for everyone. Now, we really should get going. We still have to keep things running without Papoane and the others, and the outskirts need all the spare hands they can get. Is there anything that I might do to help heal the enthralled? Quite a lot, in fact. I could very much use a mage of your ability. Actually, this would be a good opportunity to round up other arcane practitioners and teach everyone how to use proxies. The knowledge will come in handy for treating leaven sickness as well. Wonderful. I shall petition Gossin to spread the word. Our outskirts tour is cancelled, would seem. By the way, Nicole, Alfino told me that Kona arrived to escort Lamati back to Tulialao. Alfino himself will be returning to Alexandria momentarily, so between the two of us, I think we can sort out the treatment arrangements. Given all that, I had in mind to ask you a different favor. Would you mind looking in on Gloja? According to Shale, he's been running around the kingdom determined to personally solve every problem. Well, she heard he was pitching it in over at the Drift Downs with Arenville. I will happily go over to Arenville. If you ask, Tapu, I believe her name was, she should be able to point you in their general direction. Okay, I will happily go find Arenville. Riding on my reindeer. Oh, okay. I don't know where... Can I fly over it? Yes. Oh, I was right there at the exit. Alright, Tapu. I know that voice, and I'm happy to hear it. We all prayed fervently for your safe return. Looking for Gulja, are you? He was here asking if we needed help with anything, or if we had noticed anyone who had been acting strangely. He sounded exhausted. So I told him we were fine for the moment, and he insisted he take a rest. Can only hope he'll heed my advice. I believe he ran off towards the ruins of old Alexandria. He always did seem to like it there. Alright, let's go. Because apparently he's going... Oh wait, I gotta kill these guys? I don't want to do it on you. Because I need the XP on another class. Anvil. Well, came in search of us, did you? You needn't have trekked all the way out here, but it is good to see you. Alice gave us the broad strokes, and Kona's some choice words as well.
Oh, welcome back.
It's been a trial, hasn't it?
We heard from Kona. He said that Lamachi is in no immediate danger and should make a full recovery.
Vow of resolve indeed. Resolved to be as reckless as ever. She might spare a thought for us helpless spectators from time to time.
No. It'd be too easy.
You and Lamachi and all the others fought so bravely for Alexandria. And what did I do? I was useless, even with the king's authority. If I were strong, more people might still be alive. But I'm weak. So weak.
Those who know weakness often become the strongest.
That's right. And you have your whole life ahead of you. We all start somewhere.
Actually, there's something I'd like you to see.
What is it? Is that the Otis and Zelenius?
My father and Odyssey's
Oh.
swords. I asked Lamachi to bring them here. I've decided to train under a Landsguard soldier and become a swordsman.
That's a big commitment.
I'm still not sure if I want to be the king of Resolve, but I want to be strong enough to protect the people I love. So I'll train as hard as I can, and then I'll come back here when I'm ready to take up these blades. That's the path I've decided on.
You get it, dude.
Good for you, Gululcha. I look forward to seeing your progress.
when I'm bigger and stronger, you'll spar with me, won't you?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Thank you both for listening. I'll take it one step at a time and stick with what I know for now. Like cooking the meals that Otis taught me. Keeping everyone's bellies full. How does that sound? Sounds like a fine idea. Everyone's been working hard, so I'm sure a good meal would be appreciated. Well, I think we've passed a milestone here. What about the back room? If you haven't already, I expect Shale and the others would appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Oh, I want to stay. I'll stay with you. I have no plans to move on just yet. One of the afflicted is an old friend, and I want to stay close while the treatments are ongoing. I can stay. I don't mind. We can stick together. I love Aaron now. Trying to determine what I think his favorite outfit is. You've got quite a few good ones. Ooh, I should totally make a glam that's centered around his backpack. I guess his backpack. It doesn't have the same keychain, but yeah. Okay, we're dropping the knapsack only because it doesn't quite fit. Cool. Oh, I think the stars are safe. I heard the reports, of course, but there's no substitute for actually seeing it. Welcome back. We have so much to thank you for. Last quest. Now that everyone's back, I say we pause a moment to savor what we've accomplished. We've been through much in these past days, haven't we? That's an understatement. We've seen the end of a years-long struggle for oblivion and for myself. Kafkiwa and Geo would be happy for us. Oddly enough, fulfilling our purpose has somehow left me with even more work to do. The government has tasked me with conducting a more complete survey of the containment complex. The preservation facility. That lab where they studied the key certainly demands further investigation. I can understand how those experiments may have led to the discovery of reflections, yet they fail to explain Calix's knowledge of primal summoning. I fear that he and his hunger for interdimensional travel were only one facet of a greater puzzle. There's still someone or something out there that may pose a threat to us. In any case, I think it prudent we secure ourselves a spot in Shale's next expedition to the 10th level. Hello, Ren. Right. I have a meeting with the city officials to attend. It would be cruel to leave Raha to answer the barrage of questions alone. I probably would not be very helpful with that. I would just be staring at a very specific Miko there the entire time. I love Gra. I should return to my work as well. My first job will be to analyze the data we pulled from the containment complex 1029 and locate other facilities of interest. I can only hope the information we uncover will serve Alexandria and the future we want to build. Whatever we end up fighting, however, it's like to take some weeks to put the city back to rights. All these ambitious plans aside, I think you've earned a rest, don't you? Our break room is yours to bunk in for as long as you like. Say the word and I'll help you settle in. Wait, have you unlocked an inn here? Yes. Oh. Yes. Several weeks later. He's so cute.
What an absurdly long report. Even working together, it took us an age to finish.
Well, to be fair, it was a rather absurd series of events.
This is also true.
The mystery behind Grandfather's letter took us further than we could have ever imagined.
I love this patch.
Truly. It feels like a lifetime ago that it all began.
I enjoyed the fights, even though I hated them as a black mage.
Right then, one last bit of proofreading.
You got this, Raha.
Where was I? Ah, yes. The chaos which had gripped the kingdom of Alexandria was slowly but surely giving way to order once more.
Oh, do we get to look in on Aaronville next? Or
The
East
thorough
Shore?
investigation conducted by Oblivion was one of the primary factors contributing to this recovery. Its members uncovered multiple preservation research facilities, allowing for a comprehensive study of regulator design and function. Thus have we come to understand that memories pertaining to the deceased were not erased from the minds of the living, but in truth merely locked away. Permanent gaps in one's memory were to be avoided, as inconsistencies would arise during endless conversion and cause instability. When the time came, restoring these buried memories would be a simple matter of transmitting a signal from the Meso terminal. Acting on this discovery, the Alexandrian government announced plans for a memory restoration initiative, open to willing participants. This reignited the discussion surrounding mortality, as people continued to debate how best to face the inevitability of death. No matter the answer at which they arrive, it is certain to herald a major shift in the nation's philosophy. Yes, that matches my understanding of events. Excellent work, Raha.
I'm glad it serves. Shall we make our way over then?
There's
Ahead of the
Erinville.
memory restoration, officials requested the assistance of those familiar with the processes involved. So it was that our party and Sveen, who had eagerly volunteered, accepted the task of escorting the city's representative to living memory.
Before you go, we just wanted to say that we haven't made this decision lightly. No matter how frightening or painful they may be, we need to face our memories. Not only to honor those who are gone, but to make whole those who are still here. So no second thoughts. We'll be waiting.
Got it.
If anything tries to harm you, you knock it flat. Come back safely, our Sphene from another time.
Yes, be safe. We'll see you soon.
So sweet of you, but you needn't worry. I'm in very good company. Thank you all for your well wishes.
I get to go on a trip with Erinville. I'm so happy. And raw. Ooh. We're back in Shaloni. No, not Shaloni. Is this No, I don't think this one. Shaloni was the other one. Technically,
Despite the
this is
disruption
also,
caused by the
it's
dome's
complicated.
arrival, the people in the surrounding region have since reclaimed their normal lives.
I thought we were going to living memory. Oh, it's her. And him.
The Tural which Galul Jar Jar united is nothing if not resilient.
Ooh, I wonder if I get to get a glimpse of my mystery
Winds
Miko.
of change are fickle. A sudden gust often the bearer of challenging trials.
Dude, I just want to say, walking all of that and the outfit that I have her in
But so
is
too
insane.
do they spur us onward, keeping our feet ever moving along life's path.
Okay, so we're heading to Tuliolo, not living memory.
you'll soon be on your way to Yaktel then.
Yes, we've just come from making arrangements with the dirigible master. Preparations for the flight are still underway, so I'm doing a little sightseeing. My gratitude to the Landsguard for providing us with the permits we need to visit the Skydeep Cenote.
Of course. We'd hardly refuse a direct request from the Vow of Reason.
Our vigilant comrades at the gate will see you safely through.
Wooklamart isn't here, of course. She is still convalescing, I take it.
Indeed. She's presently confined to bed and permitted no visitors. Weakened as she is, we cannot be too careful. I can scarcely sleep at night for the worry.
Oh my. Please, forgive me. I hadn't realized her condition was so serious. I pray she makes a full recovery soon.
I like Connor. It's a better. I don't know this one.
Greetings! What a rare pleasure this is. Is something wrong? Your friend looks like she had some bad news.
She wanted to visit the Vow of Resolve.
And there's little reason she couldn't have.
Is there something you wish to say?
I see. I'm glad there's nothing terrible afoot. And yet, where there's a need... Sorry, I just remembered a pressing errand. Let's talk again soon.
What are you up to?
The Alexandrians, I understand, have teaching similar to that of the Yokui. Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. My father's last words. I've long considered their meaning. The living can find strength in the memories of those we've lost. They can help us rise to meet our trials in the present. That was certainly true of myself. So I have faith that the people of Alexandria too will be stronger for their grief.
It may be as you say. If we did not remember our lost siblings, we would not be where we are now.
Or be who we've become.
We all have memories like that, I bet.
Who are you gonna make us remember? Don't be giving me no flashbacks. I'm not gonna lie, I started tearing up when I thought about the people they would try to remind me of.
Well, we made it. The journey was so smooth as to be almost disappointing.
I can only agree, especially after our first visit felt so fraught with danger.
It's the curse of experience, my friends. Before we know it, the extraordinary becomes everyday. Life is an accumulation of such things, both the happy times and the sad.
Right. Let's go over Shale's instructions on performing the memory restoration. The first step is to reactivate all the terminals at the same time. This will supply the ether necessary to operate the equipment, without creating any new endless, of course. Once things are up and running, we use the meso terminal to transmit the signal and unlock the sealed memories. There are 5 terminals in total. Might you lend us a hand with one, Sphene?
Yes, I can do that.
Not to butt in, but would you mind letting me take it?
Lamichi!
Wait.
Should you be up and about?
I'm fine. My worrywart of a brother exaggerates. Mablu came by to fill me in on your plans. After that, I couldn't stand being cooped up a moment longer, so she helped me sneak out of the palace.
I'm so glad to see you're well.
Sorry Kona made you think I was at death's door. I was keeping up with reports and know what's been happening in Alexandria. I made the decision to erase the Endless, and bore witness to their final moments. And though it's only a tiny fragment, their hopes live on in me. I feel responsible for making sure that they're remembered, that their legacy is passed on. So please, let me help with sending the signal.
You've made a convincing case, but do take it slowly. The way is not without its perils.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Very well then. I leave these tasks in your capable hands.
Okay. So it looks like we might not actually have to do anything for this quest. It's just a movie. I love it. Does it go back to being pretty? Instead of this dreary mess?
All right, everyone. Begin.
Please tell me it returns to being nice and pretty. Oh, so bright. That is so bright. Yay! It's back!
Was the sight we saw no more than a trick of the light?
I don't care. Her parents?
Or was it a gift? The Terminal's parting miracle? But those days are gone. We chose to move forward. We hold fast to our memories of sorrow and of grief. That we might live full in the present ere the time of departure comes.
Let's go home. To our beloved Alexandria. Mother, you protected me. I remember now.
In soft golden light, the memories of the lost returned. There to be clutched tight by loved ones, never again to be surrendered.
I am humbled by all you have done in service to our nation. On behalf of its people, I offer our most heartfelt gratitude.
We were only too happy to help. There are still problems left to solve, of course, but you've taken an important step forward.
We have. It's as if we were frozen in time, but now the ice has begun to thaw. Alexandria will thrive again. Mark my words.
What will you do now, Sven?
Ah, yes. Well, that will depend on Gossen. With your permission, I wish to continue living in Alexandria. Those dear to me laid down their lives for this nation in bygone days, and I fought alongside new comrades to defend it. I would continue serving it if you'd let me. So please, accept me as one of your citizens.
That will not do.
He's gonna make her queen.
I see. I suppose my presence would cause too much confusion.
Now hold on a moment. You have to reconsider. I'll vouch for her myself.
Oh dear, do forgive me. I've caused a misunderstanding. What I meant to say is, it will not do for you to be an ordinary citizen. The people have been most insistent that you take your rightful place as queen.
As queen?
When despair held us in its thrall, it was your voice, your words, which led us to salvation. We would not ask that you perform the same duties as our previous ruler. The structure of both government and nation is to be re-examined and revised such that the burden doesn't fall upon you alone. If that is acceptable, we implore you, please live among us and lend us your gentle guidance. The Alexandrian monarchs of old cared for us and fought for us, and you stand proud among them.
But I... Oh, what of Galuja? You have him, don't you?
He's a child. A literal
Alexandria
child.
has 2 thrones to fill now. What one ruler might struggle with, the 2 of you can accomplish together. Guluja's still young though, so don't expect too much of him just yet.
Yeah, he's a child. You got this. I believe in you. The voices of the past will be your guide.
Yes. Yes, you're right. For centuries, my other self bore this tiara, and with it the hopes and dreams of Alexandrians. I will not let them go unanswered.
Yeah.
I will heed the wishes of the people. With peace and prosperity for Alexandria as my foremost purpose, I accept the role of Queen of Reason.
It's not an easy road, but we'll walk it side by side. That way, neither of us gets lost.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your kind encouragement. Hoklamat is right. Ours will not be an easy road. But with your words to lend me strength, I shall take it one step at a time. And Toliola will be there to support you. Speaking of which, I should be getting back to the palace. I'll make my next visit an official one. No sneaking out under Kona's nose this time. The vows of resolve and reason will both come, and we can discuss our futures together. I look forward to it. Shall we begin the journey home then? I expect some confusion among the citizens with restored memories. It would be pleasant to offer them aid. Well, I believe this marks the end of my role as guide. I was intending to accompany Wukalamat back to Tulio. What are your plans, Nicole? Do you have other matters yet to attend to in Alexandria? No. You need to stop by the palace first. One has been wanting to thank you properly, but with everything going on, he hasn't had the chance. Please come back with us, or we'll never hear the end of it. Okay. I can do that. Wait, before I just straight teleport to there, let me make sure. Alright. I should have Etherite tickets. I probably need to buy more. Oh, I've got 89. I don't remember how to get them. No. Let me look it up. Where's the wiki? Okay. Oh, I can get them in the foundation. Oh yeah, duh. Okay, so it's seals. Okay. I don't know how many seals I have. Let's check real quick. Oh. We have plenty of nuts. It's good to be home. Thanks for coming along. Why couldn't you make this voiced? I just got here too. Landsguard said my training would begin right away, so I'll be staying in Tuliol a while. We believe in you, Gloja, and whenever you need advice, your aunt is always happy to give it. Oh dear. Our valid reason is out of sorts. Can you blame me, Lamati? You were supposed to be convalescing in bed. So, you would study the weight of the blade, Gloja. Is that not allowed? I will permit your training on one condition. You only practice swordplay in the presence of a grown-up. Yes, Kona, I promise. It'll be long before you're good enough to train without a minder. You take too much after your sire and grandsire for that. Wait, so if you're back here, does that mean everyone already got their memories back? Not everyone. So that was that. My days of meddling in Alexandrian affairs are over. It all turned out for the best. The former queen really did love her people, and it's wonderful that her love lives on in Sphene. Truly, yes. With that love as the foundation of her rule, the new queen will be a font of hope for Alexandria. There's no better way for a life and legacy to forever endure. You'll be heading back there, won't you? To Alexandria? I won't pretend that I fully understand the workings of the key or the reflections, and I know I couldn't have stopped Calyx without you, nor fulfilled my promise at the end of Sphene. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Be sure to come and visit us again in Tulialal. You'll always be welcome here. It's time I moved on myself. Once I've made the necessary preparations and arrangements, I will embark on an extended journey. Well, I expect my days will be filled with administrative duties, much as they already are. I am hoping to compile a comprehensive history of Tuliolol, however. Oh, no, that's not the one. Okay. The tale of our beautiful and resilient nation should be preserved for the future, with each successive generation adding their own chapter to the saga. I think I've learned to be happy with who I am. Even when I make mistakes, I cry and look silly. And that's all because of the amazing things I've seen with you. They remind me there's always tomorrow. Becoming the King of Resolve is not something I need to think about until I'm older. But my father's authority did pass to me, so until that day comes, I'll study and train and do the best I can. You've really come far, Bloja. And you keep on doing us proud, I'm sure of it. I guess you have to go now, so be safe and enjoy your travels. We'll miss you. Send our best to Sphene and the others. I don't want to say goodbye to Erinville. I won't just vanish over the horizon, I promise. I'll let you know before I leave on my journey. I'm going to hold you to that, Erinville. I intend to make a formal diplomatic visit to Alexandria in the near future and express my gratitude to those who have watched over Gloja. Okay. Nope. Oh, wait, I can teleport. Wait, Grah is here. I gotta talk to Grah first. I hear Glolja has packed his bags and left to train until the alarm. Well, I suppose you would have seen him while you were there. Nicole, you're here. We were discussing what is to be done after the coronation ceremony. Our heretofore isolated kingdom must join its peers on the world stage. The fact that Alexandria is, or was, a nation of the ninth will be a cause of some consternation. It may smooth introductions where the science provide an explanation for its arrival in the source. Rest assured, Sphene, Etheris's leaders are well accustomed to hearing Alphino report on fantastical events. Once again, I am in your debt. I dread to imagine what may have come to pass had you not come to our aid. I had other news. Those who participated in the memory restoration have expressed the desire to hold a funerary service. Rather than suppress their grief, they would embrace it, creating in their hearts a place for a gentle remembrance. We've yet to hammer out the details, but I was thinking we might host this service on the highest level of Everkeep. Ever since my time, we have believed that the departed continue their journey beyond the clouds. Seems very fitting for Alexandria. Yes, I hope that from such a place our prayers might be heard. I'll wish for our loved ones to soar forever, joyful and free in that heavenly expanse. After so long distancing themselves from the realities of death, the Alexandrians are to be commended for their courage. Yes, 'tis a tremendously brave thing they're doing. Perhaps our hearts can never capture a memory as perfect as data in a file. But what precious recollections we do keep will guide and sustain us as we fulfill the promise of tomorrow. Oh my gosh, she said the patch name. You've busy days ahead of you, Your Majesty. Oblivion stands ready to pitch in as needed. Oh, and what of my investigations, Chair? I hope you've left some time in your schedule for me. Do you recall my first tour of the city after I woke? It was all so strange and frightening, but I've only grown more at home ever since. That I now feel a part of this new Alexandria is in large part thanks to your patient guidance. And so, here I will remain. Should you ever have need of my aid with anything at all, pray do not hesitate to ask. Some few of us will stay here a while, as it happens. We've made several interesting breakthroughs and have no shortage of mysteries into which we would delve. Then be welcome as honored guest for as long as you like. You are, and always will be, my cherished comrades. I love it. .3 officially done. Do we get a cutscene? We get a cutscene. What kind of cutscene? I really like his voice, but I hate his face.
This is absurd. I have neither heart nor lungs. I was overconfident. Prudent course would have been to wait until I'd calculated an insurmountable advantage. A rash decision. One perhaps influenced by the others and their developments. But no matter. Learn from this setback, and next time... Next time? How much time and effort did I pour into this master plan?
Oh.
I had it. I had it. At long last, I was to open a new path. Those imbeciles and their damnable heroics.
We get an ASEAN. We get an ASEAN. Which mask?
Detected the stench of failure already, have you? Such a keen sense of smell. Yes, I will give my report, as is protocol. Be sure our winter peers are apprised of the details.
Hold the phone. What? Okay. From what I've seen, Honestly, I can't tell anything based off of the world. Oh, if none shall know eternity, what waits for those who hold the key? Is that it? Oh. Compiled a summary of events and submitted a report to Ojika as representatives of the students of Eldesian. Our thoughts and findings will also be shared with the forum. Wait. Unless official matters, I'm glad to see Cry will find a satisfying end to her personal journey, though it appears her appetite for asking questions has only sharpened. I don't particularly care about the rest of you. Okay, I will do oh, I do need to do that, don't I? Do you know the first walk? I finished that a lot quicker than I thought I would. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Thank you for the follow, Ren. I appreciate it. Kind of glad I actually did decide to turn it down. But hey, I know the sound alerts are working. Comienza. How close can I get? How close? Okay. And lights raid time. Oh, portrait. There we go. What? Before I do that, or you know what? You. Yeah, that was turned down. It used to be way louder. I turned it down to actually 60%. But hey, at least it's a song and not, what do you call it? A jump scare or something like that. I think I actually have the, what is the jump scare set to? Oh, that's at 30%. Ooh. Turn the music up a bit. Okay, we'll focus you. I have no idea if the game got more graphical updates, probably.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Okay. Hopefully this is a good spot for the AoEs.
Here we go!
I don't know what that is, so I'm standing out of it.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Bam!
No, that's not what I want. Oh, okay.
Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Bam!
Ah, whatever. Oh.
Nerfing drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength!
This seems like a safe bet.
By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started!
I feel like there's gonna be a knockback.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Auroral uppercut!
Oh!
Behold, the blessed power of Altana!
That was fun, though. Okay.
You ready for this? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Open your eyes!
Ah.
Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. This should do it! Take this, and that, Now we're having a party! Time to get serious!
That was fun.
Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it!
Ow.
Bam! This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Oh, it's over here? Okay.
I have a bone to pick with this one. But first,
Need it.
the only way out is forward.
Oh, I agreed.
A forest, huh? Go. We'll look after the girl.
Okay, so...
What is that? Is some kind of Tural Vitral?
What? What's a Tural Vidral? I didn't see any Tural Vidrals. Thank you for finally letting me get that off.
On your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big.
Oh, it's a
A
dragon.
dragon. But surely it's no match for you.
Fafnir. Ah. Oh. Bad. Okay. Really? This guy hates black mages. It's fun. Oh. we done? I survived. You don't like the looks of that. You know what?
Teleportation magic. Ah, brace yourselves.
Okay.
Aye, so where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Need. I want it. Okay. Since it looks like we're stopping. Oh!
There's something about that big tower.
Uh-huh. Oh. That right there will probably be a mechanic that I would skip each time. Or I would forget it every time I came in here. This is kind of cool.
Five of them? This should be interesting.
Oh, that looks like a Reaper. That one should probably be the first one we take out. Can't. Gotta get rid of the alpha, I guess.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Why? Oh. can only hit the Bs. I can only hit Beta.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Yeah, I just realized that, man. You don't have to raise me right away.
By the envy that drives you.
Oh, it's our tank that I've been talking with in the chat. Okay.
Rage cleaves.
Cowardice dismembers.
Oh, I don't want to stand on that. Glad they're not targeting me.
You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
Oh.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plagues you.
Envy engulfs. Cowardice dismembers. You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
Arrogance defiles.
Well fought. Uklamat chose her companions well. Our next destination. No doubt a warm reception awaits us. Let's go and have a look. What? Why only you?
Mm.
Come, mortals. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred and your folly! I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world!
It's gonna be a back and forth. Ah.
The land trembles before my might! Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
Okay, switch. Listen, I am a black mage. I am not used to being this up close and personal to the boss. Really? What am I doing? Ah! Okay.
Flames of hatred! Oh, how they burn! There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash!
Oh, that looks dangerous. Oh, we stand in it this time. Okay.
Let the fires ride and rage! Kneel before me! Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny! The darkness within me shall devour you all! This insult! I will scour it away with your blood! Give up your painful strivings! Give in to the darkness of oblivion!
Oh.
Your funeral dirge has begun! Its mournful notes sing of your demise! Wretched filth! Return to the feculent
Oh, I
soil
thought
that
that's a
birthed
T/slash. Yeah, not gonna lie, I thought it said T/slash, not Terra/slash. One hit, that's fine.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence. Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and
I
wrath?
ran. Thank you for the sub. Also, what is the deal with these sound alerts not actually working? It really is.
Hope all is well, buddy. Smiley face.
Yeah, everything's just peachy. I just finished 7.3, so I hate this fight. Oh, I'm dead.
I will crush you like the insects you are!
Yeah, for sure. This guy, this whole raid right here, hates black mages.
I will not fall. I will keep coming back until the fires of wrath consume me!
I'm a fool with these people because I don't have an idea about anything right here. Home away from home. Nice. That was a nightmare. I hated it. I better be fun on one of the other classes though. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you because we was chatting a good bits. I know I don't have any of that. Oh. Place an armory. Okay. Need. Read. Oh, pass. Read. Need. Really? I get naming? I got two accommodations. I'm good. I don't know nothing of this quest line, by the way. Oh, now I remember it. Are you alright? Yep. She's merely sleeping. It remains to be seen if she'll give us a fight when she wakes. Ah, she stirs. A tourist lizard trying to take a bite out of me, huh? A scrawny thing like you would barely make a snack. Besides, we don't eat people. Sorry, I'm a little on edge. If you've no quarrel with us, we've none with you. We only wish to talk. Can they really be trusted? I should know better than to judge people based on their appearance. It's fine. What an intimidating specimen. I'm Trish, by the way. Nice to meet you. There is much of this we don't understand. But what we do understand is the battle is won, for now at least. What would have otherwise been a struggle proved a decisive victory against the Dawn Servant's shade. And the rest of those finds, that is to say, thank you for your help. You're welcome. I don't have a choice. Actually, I do, but what were your names again? I'm Nicole, and this is Bakul Jaja. Nicole and Bakul Jaja, is it? I don't know where you're from, but I can't tell. I'd love to visit. Can't say I've ever seen anyone quite like you before. If you're done with the small talk, would you mind explaining why you attacked us? What in the world are you talking about? Don't play the fool with us. You were spouting nonsense about us being Tory and nearly killed a man on your rampage. Well, I do recall fighting Tory not long ago to protect Omia. Omia? A friend of hers, you say? Well, that's all well and good, but she was addressing Gul Jaja's shade with that name. The incantations needed to summon it are said to be based on much older magic, one capable of clouding people's minds. If our enemy is skilled enough to summon Gul Jaja, it stands to reason such tricks are not beyond them. Meaning young Prish here was likely tricked into believing the shade was this Omia person. So it was all an illusion then. That's starting to come back to me. There was someone who warned me that a dear friend needed my protection. He was blue like your left head, and he gave me these bizarre weapons. Blue like me? I usually fight with my fists, but I didn't think twice to accept what they gave me. So I suppose their magic's to blame. In any case, I hope the real Omia hasn't been dragged into all this. Can you tell us anything about the one you thought was your Omia? Where they may be hiding, perhaps? Would that I could, but when I got here, I was all by my lonesome. Here being where, exactly? Juno. At least I think this is Juno. There was never anything like that here before. It's mostly empty, but there are a few people lingering about. If you know where to look, maybe they can tell us something. Go with Prish and see what you can learn about of this place and the whereabouts of that shade. I'll remain here and keep watch on the rift. Okie dokie. Right then, let's have a look around. Oh, and we should probably stop by the Tinchoto as well. It's in the back of Neptune's Fire, across the way from the fountain. Oh, good. I was hoping to run into you two. I don't want to wish to be overly forward, but why were you speaking with that Mamoja earlier? More importantly, what was it doing here? You would never dare venture beyond the shores of Arajia unless... My gosh, has Gluja just laid siege to At-Urgan? Is Juno next to fall? Well, I don't know anything about sieges or invasions, but that Mamoja over there is a friend of mine. There ain't nothing for you to worry about. The bowman's probably more confused than we are about all this. Okay. Adventurers from all corners of the world are gathered from all corners of the world to buy and sell their spoils here. And taxes are a pain, but it's worth it for the wide selection. Just between you and me, though, I heard you can cut a good deal with merchants peddling their wares just outside of town. But why is it closed? The auction house never closes. Maybe they're waiting for things to return back to normal around here. Whenever they reopen, I suggest you stop by. Who knows, you may get lucky and find something way below market price. Yumi, you're new to Juno, aren't you? I can tell by the way you were taking in the sights. The city was built upon Heaven's Bridge, connecting the two great continents of Kuan and Mindartia. You'll find there's an upper and lower level port and the administrative plaza of Rulud Gardens. At least you would have before. All ways in and out of Lower Juno appear to be blocked or cut off. The situation here is worse than I thought. Hmm? Hmm. Oh. We should probably go over here first before we hit that one. Oh, Tamiko. Can't say I've seen your swan around here before. Where are you from, stranger? Eorzea. Although, can't say I've heard of it. Most folks passing through hail from Sandoria, Bastok, or Windshurst. Considering the present state of Juno, though, it seems strange is becoming the common occurrence. I'd be lying if I said I'd heard of your homeland either, but that's not important right now. Times like this, we need to know who can be trusted. What? Why is this blocked off? There are supposed to be stairs here leading up to the residential area. I swear things get stranger here by the minute. and refuses to budge. Won't open. Then I guess we won't be meeting Aldo. He's head of the Tenshodo. When the world's in danger, he's always there to lend me a hand. Reminds me of my friends, the Scions. Scions? They sound like a competent lot. Unfortunately, we're on our own here. Whatever's happening here, these people are just as bewildered as we are. We should go back and find Bakujaja. See if he's noticed anything. I want to see what's up here. Interesting. Alrighty. Oh. I'm getting a lot of likes on TikTok. Thank you everyone who's giving likes. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Returned at last with answers, I hope. Kind of, but not really. So we're truly in this Juno, as she says. But I've traveled all over Tural and never heard of a Juno or Sandoria or any of the other places. What in Altana's name is Tural? I thought all you Mamonja are from Aragia. Prish, you're all right. And she is you to think, I'm sure. Thanks for caring, I guess. And who are you exactly? He's the one that asked me to go look for you. I appreciate the concern, but I've never seen him before in my life. But how could you say such a thing? I mean, you do look like the sort I might know, but I'm drawing a blank. What was the name, mister? My name is... Oh. You must be the one they found wounded in the Sky Deep, Sinnoh. Well, we have to call you something. How about Axel? Vagabond in the Mamalja tongue. Well, it may be closer to adventure in a cozy Urzian. Nicely chosen, brother. It does have a rather nice ring to it. Oh wait, it's Axel. 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 Okay. I'm gonna stick with Axel, because, yeah. So, where are we exactly? Juno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyway? Where did that shade get off to? None of this makes any sense. Nope, it does not. But it's still nice. My, what a vexing predicament. Hey, that's the one that put me under your spell, I'm sure of it. So, the Bunwa sycophant that yet lives. What are you doing here? As you found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. That is why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So, we really are in Juno, and yet something about it feels so off. I never said that this is the real one. It is an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? What I did? While you and yours were holding the Dun servant's coronation, Zeralja and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate's key was in our possession. The power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useless tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when they struck me down, but once the chamber was empty, the gate still open, I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was an emptiness. A space beyond time. It was there in this dark expanse I beheld another world. That world was called Vanadil. Is this where Van Daniel's from? No, obviously not, but... Wait, what a load of rubbish. As if anyone would believe that everything and everyone is little more than one of your toys. It's a cube, made of electro. He turned to stone? As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Glujaja for the feet of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only have strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. No, it's not electro. Isn't that what Zeralja used to build his army? Electrope, he called it? Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you know these stones are possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist for as long as I please. Fortunate then that the world between worlds was filled with structures made from electro. More than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believed was from Vanadil, is of your making, then that would mean I am as well. Yup. Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it will be, made possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in that bulk of echoes. The memories buried there, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed that my dream lay in the resilient sun, but that man is dead to me. By my hand, Thrall will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made the nominal start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadil, and their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Tuliorald matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Momusha of that world. If you won't listen to reason, maybe I'll listen to my fist. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I'm ready, you can be certain I will call upon you to bear witness to my greatness. It's a real job. Wait. Buckle Jaja. Darn it all. Just when I thought things couldn't become more complicated, making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough. But now we have this Vanadil to deal with as well. I can only imagine how Prisha and Axel must be feeling. What do you do when your very existence is called into question? Suck it up. Try as I might, I recall nothing of my past to refute Cyrilja's claims. Prisha, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past, who she is, yet to be told the memories of your life are not your own. I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least not here, anyway. I wouldn't trust anything made by Cyrilja to be safe for long. To remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we still can. My mother will want to know of what we've seen here. Yep, let's go. Oh. That was the only casting gear I got, wasn't it? Oh no, I got these. I guess this would technically be better. Is there a mender here? Yeah. I'm gonna go to the mender first. Oh, this one. Was that guy's name Shadow Kirito? Ah, there you are. I thought you would be the one to explain what happened out there in Yakto. Not simply from another charity, but another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I may have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we seem to have so much in common. Cannot help but wonder what it is that links the two together. But indeed, you mistook us for the Mamuja of your Vanadia when we first met. May I ask what they are like? Nothing at all like you and yours, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadil, the Mamuja included, knew peace. But a tyrant possessed of a terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamalja and turned them against us before we realized that we were at war. Tale similar to ours. In the way, there are rare few of us born with two heads the rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work will be for nothing if Sarilja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise you that. Keen to lean a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am to know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. On my honor as an adventurer of Vanadier, we will put an end to Sarilja's schemes. If she were here, I'm sure she'd have done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. If I'm not going to stand around and let this Sarilja screw all over the memories of my home. You can count me in, too. Don't think you can forget about us. We still started in Yaktel, and we have a duty to keep our forest safe. Sarilja has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Nicole once more. And if you're to be ready, I think it's prudent the two of you learn more of our world. Excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tulialal and see to our own preparations while we're there. If you would meet us at the dirigible landing, we will see Prisha and Axel to Tulialal. Okie dokie, artichoke. To Tulialal, we shall go. Here in this quest line. Oh, okay. We're almost done with it. That's good to know. Internet. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect the flight to be so smooth. So this is Tulialal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice how much you seem to know about me. Is there anything else you remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you is likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. Well, I'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Although, would it not be wise to first apprise the Landsguard of what's happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the bow of reason? Ugh. I'd sooner rip off her tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see to the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat or something. Ooh, I know. Take them to Aunt T's to sample her tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting you to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. Is this going to be a follower quest? NTT's tacos then? Amigas, they serve tacos? Well, I can hardly wait. I eat tacos all the time back home. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will help jog Oxel's memory. Yeah, we don't do just simple stuffs. We gotta run. Honestly, I would teleport, but I can't with these guys. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are the only beast I've ever seen used for riding in Vanadil. If they have any, I'd sure like to see them. Those creatures remind me of the chocobos in Vanadil. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were our faithful companions, wheresoever the roads might lead us. Yeah, we use chocobos here too, just not here. Imagine if we could, like, dye the alpaca fur. No, there's quite a few blue quests that I need to do. But those can wait. Oh, it is Shadow Kirito. And he's a bunny. She? He. Yeah, he. He is a bunny. Bun. My home is surrounded by ocean too, you know. It has the most beautiful views on a clear day. Not without the occasional monster, though. It's nice being able to walk around like this without your guard up all the time. Not to say why, but I remembered something looking out at the sand dunes. There was a man out on the docks who claimed he could teach me new battle arts, but he would only agree on the condition that I retrieve for him a damseled flyworm, an apron, and a magic skull. I suppose you've met anyone on your travels who's made such weird requests? I don't think so. Honestly, it's been so long, I cannot remember. So these are the markets at Tuliolal. There are so many stands, I wouldn't know where to begin. It's enough to make my head spin. Some fruit would sure hit the spot right about now. Nope, remember you're about to eat tacos. I happened to spy a few goblins on the way to the market. I remember them from living in major cities of Vanadil as well. Of course, there was no shortage of the unscrupulous sort living in the wilds as well. They would gather in droves and give chase to adventures, forcing anyone and everyone to retreat back to the safety of town. Oh. This is the place, right? I can smell the savory meats already. And you must be on TT. Bako Jaja recommended we sample your tacos, so we'll have 3 of your finest, please. Bako Jaja sent you today? Take a seat. I'll be right over with a tray of our world-famous fare. tacos at long last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. I thought nothing could match the rich flavor of our tacos back home, but the spicy seasoning of this meat is something else. The meal's on Bako Jaja, so don't hold back. She has taken the lead, but we won't be outdone, surely. I could need another bite. Thanks for treating us. It was almost like a taste of home. Have nausea. Thing is, we still have a little extra time to ourselves. Care to hear more about Vanadil? Sure. Years ago, the land was gripped by a terrible conflict, the Crystal War they called it, and it wasn't long before my home, Tavnazia, was drawn into the struggle. During their assault on the peninsula, the beastmen launched a weapon so powerful it sundered the land connecting us to the mainland. Those who survived fled to the Tavnazian safehold. It wasn't much, but we were able to piece together a modest living down in those caves. Sorry, I'm spoiling the mood, aren't I? No? You're an adventurer too, aren't you? Have any tales of daring you can share with us? Sure. Which one do we want? Traveling to the end of the galaxy. We've traveled back in time. Traveled to other worlds. Became a soul eater. Got rid of, or came back from being a soul eater. Destroyed gods. Saved wars. Oh, and we convinced a bunch of gods to basically retire. And then we convinced another one to become a human and just be an adventurer. And we inspired a dancer to become an adventurer. I mean, there's tons we've done. Traveling to other worlds and saving this one from the very embodiment of despair? Yeah. Wait, really? You're not just an adventurer, you're a living legend. Oh, I forgot to mention, we've also been to the void. A hero and living legend? Sorry for the wait. There was much to apprise the Landsguard of, as you well know, that Surreal Jarl was behind the stolen relics and the sightings of Gulul Jaja was understandably difficult for them to hear. And yet there are others enticed by the rumors of the strange portal in the woods. I've heard some foolhardy treasure seekers have gone off looking for it. Oh, joy. A dangerous thought, knowing Surreal Jack could show up at any time with more of those echoes. Which is why I'm going back to Juneau to make sure people stay out of there. If they're going, then so are we. It beats sitting around and waiting. Does it though? I highly doubt it beats sitting around and waiting. Oh. Ugh, those tacos are bloody brilliant. There's nothing better than good food and a good company to pass the time. This is the last one of this quest line so far, right? No. Technically, there's one more. Would that we had time to show you more of Tuliola, but we can't afford to have anyone wandering about in Juneau. Then let us make haste to Yaktel. I can only speak for myself, but the idea of running headlong through a mysterious rift to God's knows where in search of treasure seems absurd. Toronto has no shortage of legends, like the City of Gold, to inspire would-be treasure seekers. No risk is too great, if they believe their dreams can be realized. Efforts better spent on a more honest living, I'd say. Walking the noble path like you, brother. In any case, whoever we find in there, we have to get him out, quickly. Yep. Chaparral. When I jumped through the rift, I was expecting a dungeon or maybe a labyrinth. Not whatever all this is. It's dangerous and I need to leave? Don't make me laugh. Not long ago I heard someone crawling in the streets about some rare stone they found. Something like that could be worth a fortune. I'm not going anywhere if there's riches just lying around for the taking. Tee-hee-hee. Wait, did he say tee-hee or? Oh no, just hee-hee-hee. It's Saro. You're mine. You're not mine. Never seen a city like this in Tyrol before. Not Tyrol. Dangerous, you say? Perhaps I should hold off on surveying further then. What a shame. It's upon a rather curious stone. I hope to take with me, but it was stolen by some Watson brute. Without knowing the value of that stone, I can't say it's worth giving chase, but we ran off to the south if you mean to go after them. I'll be leaving now if it's truly as dangerous as you say. I hope you'll be leaving soon as well. Problem is we're icon slayers, dungeon masters, We have a lot. A lot of titles. Where's the one that I want? Hmm? Oh, this is only the... Oh. There are even more than I thought. Yeah, we'll do that. You came looking for some fancy trinkets too? Well, feast your eyes on this. I spoke with anyone who would listen, though few were too stubborn to heed our warnings. Block over electro. But how? I take it you're the one that found this. Sorry, but we can't let you leave with that stone. Too dangerous. You expected me to just hand it over? This isn't Tuliolo. You have no authority here. I found it and I'm keeping it. This is for your own good. Put the stone down and walk away or else. Careful, brother. Lay a hand on him and the vow of resolve will never let us hear the end of it. We're already in our debt as it is. Fine. You've come here to make your fortune, yes? Let me pay you for it. That would certainly save me the trouble of finding a suitable buyer, but don't expect me to let it go for cheap. I couldn't help, but over here you're selling an artifact found in these ruins. Whatever this gentleman's willing to pay, I assure you I can pay more. Great, just what we needed. What do you suppose we do now? Well, the circumstances surrounding this place would likely take more time than we can afford. Ah, of course. Why not hold an auction for the stone? An auction? That would certainly simplify matters. It would save you the trouble of bargaining with all the interested parties separately and incentivizes them to pay you handsomely lest they be outbid. Fine by me, but I'll only be accepting payment in gil. This money will be taking me overseas where I can finally live the life I've always wanted. Oh. Okay. That's fine. If I may have your opening bids. Can you handle the bidding? We don't have much experience with auctions, but we do have the coin you can use. Around 1 million gil saved up from our work with the Landsguard. Hopefully that will be enough. Foreign merchants relieved me of my stock a few months ago past. It's a good thing they did. 1,500,000. I was forced to spend half of it in preparation of for this expedition. So that's 750. I have no time for the back and forth of this bargaining nonsense. All I need is one bid to win that stone. We've a million gil all told it, but I'm trusting you won't need to spend all of it. Ugh, I wish I had money to join in. Seems like fun. Well, it's imperative that we recover the electro, but wouldn't do to show your hand too early. Better to be conservative with your bids. Staying just ahead of the competition. Okay. So, what's your offer? Nathan, how much will you start with? Do we get a choice? 100,000. Is that all? Then I'll start with 400,000. 400,000? I was hoping to keep at least half of my savings. But if we have to bid more... 5. A bold move, but I'm willing to bet that's all you have. 560,000 gil. With my savings gone, surely they're close to conceding, right? 6. 600. How is anyone meant to compete with that? Out of the running? Good. Then I'll build 700,000. Only one left now. But I don't think you'll give up without a fight. 710. Yeah, well, I've come too far to back down now. It's 720,000. Raising their bid by such a narrow margin. Someone's reached their limit. 30. Finally, it's over. You have a knack for business dealings, Nicole. Maybe you were a merchant in another life. No, I'm a crafter. I do penny pitching quite often. This looks to be all of it. Stone is yours. Well done, friend. Now let's have a look at that electro. Ugh, this presence, it feels familiar. Shadow Lord. There's no mistaking that deep, bitter malice. The stone must have served as the heart of the Shadow Lord's echo. He was a being of pure hatred, responsible for bringing about the Crystal War. He was part of the company that would eventually bring his reign of terror to an end. You helped defeat the Shadow Lord? Meaning, Axel must have been there with her, but I don't remember ever hearing about that. In any case, I will hold on to the electro. You should hurry back and speak with the Lance Guard. Excuse me, but were you speaking of the Shadow Lord just now? Yes. If there's more you wish to know, perhaps I can be of help. A great many tales of the find from the bards who frequent the taverns here in Juneau. I've been waiting over yonder near the fountain for my companions to arrive, but you're welcome to speak with me until they do. I don't think your companions are ever going to be arriving. Almost most welcome offer, though there is much to be said for first-hand encounter with the echo in question. Perhaps we can revisit these tales another time, after we've made certain no more treasure hunters can readily gain entry. Now let's return to Tulia Law and speak with the Landsguard. Go. Come and meet us at Bright Bloom Post. Okay, down here we shall go. Once again, we're left with nothing but time on our hands until Sarilja shows himself. I suppose there's no shortage of work to be done, if we ask the Landsguard. You may be better served exploring Tyrol, familiarizing yourself with the land, and due to find yourself lost when you're needed most. An honest-to-God's adventure? What a great idea! You're coming with me, Ansel, and don't you dare say you're not interested. Any self-respecting adventurer would jump at a chance like this. I'll not deny the suggestion piques my interest. We warn you now, though, the wilds of Tyrell are rife with danger. It is no place for the unprepared. I welcome the challenge. Ha ha. I can hardly count the number of times Vanity has been visited by some world-ending calamity, but no matter how dire things may have seemed, we always find a way through, together. This will be no different, I'm sure of it. There's nothing we can't do so long as we have each other. A band of adventurers barely met, united in the face of great peril, just like old times. Are adventurers always so sentimental? Is that so terrible a thing? Can be. Here he is. The moment we learn anything about Sarilja's movements, I've asked him to contact you. Cutscene? Cutscene. Meanwhile, in the echo of Tulia, Soon we will slaughter them all. Is that not so, Sharielja? Soon, my dawn servant, very soon. Then there shall be none to stop you from taking your rightful place on the throne. Unfortunate for me, he lacks the wisdom of the true dawn servant. But he will be made fit to rule, and I must choose from the echoes carefully. The Shadow Lord showed promise, but Vanadiel is a land of rich history. I needn't settle for those who are but a blink of an eye in the annals of history. The strength of the ancients I will bring to Ra, no, the whole world to its knees. Is that so? Listen. Your timing couldn't be better. Just received word from Yaptel. Unknown beasts have been sighted near the rift and attacked sentries standing guard. Bakujaja believes them to be echoes and is headed there as we speak. Goes without saying, the threat of more of them could pose to Tuliolal. Say no more. Our last contact came from Turalja and Mamuk. I suggest speaking with him first to learn more of Bakuja's whereabouts. Mamuk? Oh, he's right here. Oh, you must be Nicole. Bakujaja asked that I take you to him as soon as you arrived. When last we spoke, he was hunting for the echo somewhere to the north of Gokdrak Descent. Climb aboard and we can be on our way. Oh, okay. Ah, there you are. I'm afraid you missed all the excitement. I've never seen beasts like these. They raised arms to attack before we had time to say hello. To be fair, we also put them down before they had time to say goodbye. Go, Bakujaja. We came as fast as we could. Are these not orcs? Like the ones that attacked my home. To say they're violent would be an understatement. They usually move in large packs. Tavnazi always had a hard time holding them off. Is there any chance these brutes are native to your lands? I would take that as a no. It seems we have our answer. But what is that? It's a letter, pinned in your people's hands, I think. Would you take a look? To the Dawn Servants Champion. The stage has been set for your next challenge. Thus do I hereby invite you to return to Juno. Should you refuse, a horde of echoes will be unleashed upon Yachtel. The choice is yours. Guess there's no choice. So this is his long-awaited invitation. I know a snake when I see one, and this one is rotten to the core. What choice do we have but to accept? But guy, let's keep going. The sooner we're back in Juno, the sooner he can get reacquainted with my fists. Okay. Back to Juno. All right. How good of you to come. Would have been a shame were I forced to set more echoes upon the good people of Tural. Don't everyone would have been most displeased to see his dear people come to harm. Enough of these games, Sarielja. We will not let you besmirch the memories of Vanadil with these abhorrent echoes anymore. Why are you here exactly? I don't recall requesting your presence here today. A minor setback on my path to greatness, as you will all soon see. Come forth. Who's out? Allow me to introduce you to Camlanot, Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Juno. But do not let his title deceive you, for he is the last of the Zolart from 10,000 years ago. They existed in a time before the 5 races inhabited Vanadiel. I know how ridiculous that must sound, but we might have a real problem on our hands this time. Sounds a lot like the ancients of this world. You had ancients like the Zolart here too? Our worlds are more alike than I thought. If I remember correctly, Camlanot had an older brother. Can't imagine Cyrilja would have overlooked such a detail. Was a brother? How would you know anything about that? Come now, Camlanot. You needn't trouble yourselves with the ramblings of a dead man. I see. You would use these adventures to take my measure. Well, that's certainly a far cry from the riffraff I had imagined. Fine, I'll play along with your little scheme for now. And with that, the curtain rises on your second challenge. It's a real job. Wait! Before you go, I have to know, am I really just an echo? We've been over this, child, but it seems your heart refuses to accept what your head knows to be true. I pity you, I do. Here, let me aid your burden and return you to Electro. Akutata. Playing hero to the super stone masquerading as a child. My, how the mighty have fallen. With him out of the way, that's one less distraction for you in the coming contest, so come. Bring your role to bear, that I may create the perfect vessel, the perfect ruler. I shall await you in a more fitting place for our battle. I do hope you won't keep me waiting. Are you alright? This is all my fault. As much as I'd love to hand Sarilja a fat knuckle thump, I just can't leave you here like this. Never dared imagine we would be made to trade blows with the Archduke. And though I'm loath to do anything that might play into his hands, we can ill afford to let him have his way with the memories of Vanadil. When you're duly prepared, but say the word and we'll be off. Is this gonna be like a solo fight? No. Okay, back to solution 9. It did not mention that there was another... Usually it shows if it unlocks something on the wiki. I should have teleported to the other one, but that's fine. And you'll be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's share the good news. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Look at this. Hand over all the feral souls you got.
Chateau d'Origny? Is this meant to be Sandoria? More echoes! Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place, which sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through! A burning circle, here. It would appear the land has been altered. This is Orlais Peak. We must be ready for anything.
You, who have risen above your mortal status. I am Kirin.
Yeah, okay.
This surging power I bring to bear!
This is no power I've seen before, but I won't be daunted. A comrade is in trouble! Someone heal them!
Don't like that.
O Guardians Divine, lend me now your might! Oh, Suzaku, conjure your infernal flames!
That is not
The
Suzaku.
divine beasts! Have care! A comrade is down! Someone revive them!
Will you overcome my trial?
Don't know. That works.
You shall reap the rewards for daring to contend with the gods.
I need like a title that just says Friend of the Ground. I'm gonna come stand back here with all these people.
There is no escape. Know your place. O guardians divine, lend me now your might. I must thank you, mortals.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
Oh. Well, that's nice. I got some stuff for scouting.
It's Ultima and Omega, and they're attacking those airships.
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed them?
At this rate, everything will be laid to waste.
The airships are taking heavy damage. We must do something. I'm glad you're safe. Come, let's keep moving. I do not see an easy way back, but I'm sure you can handle things without me.
Sorry if I'm not being very talkative. I'm just trying to focus on the fight. That is not the button I wanted, but that's the button I get. Okay. No! Okay. I did it. Oh, whoops. I'm alive, that's what matters. All that matters is that I'm alive. Oh, that's fine. Okay, after 2 it goes this way.
An impressive show. Hurry now. Do not keep me waiting.
Alright. No, that's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. Nope, that's the button I wanted.
You shall find me at the summit.
Cutscene time. Oh, no cutscene time.
Come then, show me what your kind can do. Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Oh! The way I see it, it's better to get hit by only a singular one. 6.
Once more, shall we? Behold the glory of the Zalat! You are naught but insects to be crushed!
That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. It is what it
Accept
is.
your fate! Kneel before Zalatian wisdom and die! This is the power of crystals, transcendent, sublime. By their might, I pave the path to paradise. I am the will of the crystal. That you should still stand. Very well, then. Careful now. The face of war is ever changing.
Ow.
Tremble! Disappear! Kneel!
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Knock on wood.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
I was following these people. I still survived though. That's what matters.
Accept your fate! I thank you for this amusement.
This one should be fine.
Insolent fool. Begone. Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
Blizzard, fire, earth. Oh.
Kneel!
This is a fun fight. I didn't expect to die from that, though, to be fair.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements! Accept your fate! I thank you for this amusement. Insolent fool!
That's fine. Oh.
Begone!
That's fine.
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements! Why? I am the will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by mere mortals?
Farewell, my little brother. Return to the crystal from which you were born. As for the rest of you, you have the privilege of walking within the heart of Tulia. Do not disappoint me.
The big brother's a child?
Our After 10 long millennia, the dreams of the Zealot will become reality. Your time ends now.
Okay.
This world shall belong to the Zealot.
Oh, okay. We walk in and they started it.
Can you escape this, I wonder? Be gone! Round and round they go. Let's try this.
Oh, that's what that.
My javelin pierces all. Allow me to show you a trick I've learned.
I should be fine here.
Have you the strength to find the answers you seek? This is not Varna deal. I'm well aware of that. I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this. I will eliminate you and make this world ours. The time for games is over. Behold my true power! I shall forge a more fitting stage for our battle. All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix. You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye.
This is a fun one. I like this guy. I like his fight. actually interesting.
My javelin pierces all. Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you!
I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. How am I not dead?
Let's try this.
Oh, I'm a sleep piece. See, if I was a healer, I would be trying to get up the Alliance A. That should be fine.
My javelin pierces all.
Huh. Oh.
Let's try this.
I still get put to sleep. Oh, brother, where's art thou? Nice. I'll give it to you. Need. I'm probably not gonna get a card, but I have a chance of getting 2 of the scrolls. Really? I got a commendation though. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I've only gotten 2. That... No, okay, that's a normal cross mark, I think. Oh, wait! Does he unlock the more extreme versions, the savages versions? Oh, you're back and still in one piece. Of course. But where's Elxel? Did something happen? I have no idea where he went. I kind of stopped paying attention to him. You had to fight Omega and Ultima too? Wow, Surreal Joe wasn't holding back this time. But you made it out fine, and I'm sure Elxel did too. What do you want now? Oh dear, it seems your merry little band is a member short. Could it be their life was cut tragically short on the field of battle? Although I suppose life would be something of an exaggeration, wouldn't it? But I digress. I came here to congratulate you on your impressive trouncing of the echoes. Indeed, your struggles have afforded me vital knowledge. Knowledge I will put to good use in my next selection. Where's the bravado? Anyone with eyes can see you're totally upset about losing. Why would they have cause to be upset when everything is going to plan? The stronger she proves to be, the more powerful our ruler will be when all is said and done. But why go to such lengths? Because we deserve better than that mockery of a contest could muster. And the world will soon see that I am fit to govern alongside a true ruler. Usurp the throne and the world will only see you as a would-be tyrant and traitor. Please, Arielja, it's not too late to stop this. Despite what you may beg, the Dawn Servants have served the people well, and I have no doubt that they would forgive you your transgressions, just as they forgave me. What happened to you, Bakujaja? What happened to the proud warrior who vied for the throne? Understanding that only we Mamulja are fit to rule. Whatever bonds you believe you forged with Uklamat are merely an illusion born of convenience. You think your loyalty sets you along a noble path? But you're nothing more than her lapdog, a means for her to harness the might of the blessed siblings, and when she falls, you find yourself a mongrel on the streets as you've always been. You're wrong, Sarilja. You're wrong. Ugh. Easy, Bakujaja. You'll reopen your wounds. Serves you right for trying to protect that thing. Considering the damage her core incurred battling her champion, she isn't long left anyway. And she's not the only one in a precarious position, is she? Or have you forgotten the contents of my letter? It would be all too easy to unleash an army of echoes upon the good people of Yaktel. If you value their safety, then my selections must continue. You disgust me, Sarilja, and that's saying something. If there's nothing else, I have much to prepare, and more still to consider before making my next selection. Until the next time. You're back. My apologies for the delay. Fighting off the echoes took longer than I had anticipated. Either you had no trouble fighting your way out, so why the long faces? Did something happen? Yeah, we found out she doesn't have much longer left to live. If what he says is true, the two of us are indeed echoes, then any significant injury could quite literally wipe us from existence. Be that as it may, even if I am not real, the love I bear for Vanadil and her memories is. That's why I'll keep fighting. Me too. Worrying about it isn't gonna get us anywhere. I already know the truth. I'm sorry, this isn't another quest? What? Okay. This was not part of it. What? Is this northward? Yeah, it's part of the echoes of Vanadil. Okay, so apparently this isn't the end. We still have like 2 more quests in this in this quest line. Okay. Until Sarilja makes himself known again, all we can do is wait. Feels like we're playing right into his hands. But enough of my rantings. You must be tired after all he's put you through. Why don't we return to Tulialal for now? I'll meet you at Bright Bloom Post. Yeah, I should go talk to the, what's his name? The Hugh. Or Hume. 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 Hey. Well, there you are. If you have any burning questions about this place, or anything else in Vanadil, I shall be happy to answer them. Tell me about Fafnir. The great dragon that slumbers in the depths of Boyardry? Yes, I know of it, as does anyone who would dare venture into Zita. Stories of a great hero who did battle with the dragon, their harrowing encounter, including of this strike at its heart, with the fabled blade Norideo. If only they hadn't missed the mark. The blade is said to remain nestled in the beast's bosom even to this day. To survive such a blow and after all these years bespeaks a strength I struggle to imagine. And yet tales of its might have not deterred the bravery and foolhardy from venturing into the tree. Hopeful they can slay Fafnir and claim its place. Few have reached the dragon's area and lived to tell the tale. Okay, am I just supposed to like... I actually don't particularly care about all not tonight anyway. Let's go ahead and head back to... We gotta come back here eventually anyway. Anyway, but I am actually gonna go ahead and call it off there. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, day, whatever. And I will see you all next time. If I don't end up streaming, I know I won't be streaming tomorrow, as I probably won't be home at all. So if I do end up streaming next, it'll either be Sunday or Monday. So I'll see you on one of those days. So for now, bye bye. And thank you to everyone who decided to swing by.